Okay, hello boys and girls. Hello folks. Some more musical items here. So this is an A-B foot switch pedal. Actually it's an A, B, or C because it's got three different switches. This is A, B, or C. I covered these up because I put my own little, you could use it for anything. This is A, B is the middle one, and C is the other one. I put little signs over them because I use them for special need, and at night I can really see these, or in the dark. That's why I put the white with the black lettering. I could really see this on a dark stage. So I just mainly use the two extremes. I don't use the B, but as you can see, I have a A1/4" plugged in, a B, and a C cable plugged in. And what these do on the back, see, they're just regular 1/4" connectors. You know, they're just like that all the way across, 4 of them. So you connect them. And I have this unit here to demonstrate how these switch. So all we're going to be looking at here is the LED lights. So when we're going to get a signal in there. And to produce a signal, I'm going to use a guitar. I have a guitar that's plugged in this cable here. And the other end of the cable is plugged into the guitar right here. So that's where it is. This is the guitar I'm using. That cable is plugged there. And the other end of the cable is plugged here. So let's see how this is going to work. So first of all, the item again, it's a Morley, they call it an ABY Selector combiner routing and switching device. So you could have you could either have, this works both ways, in or out, because it's all parallel wiring in there. So I'm using it as this is the in and these are the outs. But you could also use, these are the ins and one out. So if you have 3 different things coming, you can combine them all and it'll all come out of this thing here. You can switch which signal you want to go in to go out to one. Say you have one mixer or one channel amp, you can have 3 different guitars going in and out of here. You can select which guitar, they're all plugged in, you could select which one, and this output would go to the amp. But I have it the other way. I have the guitar on this side, and then this would be my amps, 3 different amps. But in this case, I have it hooked up to a mixer where it's 3 different signals, 3 different channels, which is the way I'm going to work it now. So I don't have to keep unplugging cables. They're all right there. It's already pre-wired, so I could lay a track here, a track here, and track here without unplugging anything, just by selecting which way I want to go. So like I said, this is a Morley ABY Selector combiner routing and switching device, and that's what they call it. And it's a Morley ABY Selector, and it's available, you know, there's lots of companies that put them out. This one's made by Morley. It's available at, you know, your local music store or online, which is, actually I got mine at a music store. Yeah, I remember. I've had this for a while. Morley makes a lot of pedals. You're probably familiar with the volume pedals or wah-wah pedals that Morley makes. A lot of artists use this brand, like Steve Vai uses this and a bunch of others. And it's made out of metal construction, and it's got 2 screws on here and 2 screws on this side. This end is flat. This end is flat. It's got 2 screws on the front side, 2 screws on this side, where when you take that off, there's a 9-volt battery in here. Now the 9-volt battery doesn't operate the unit, it operates these LED lights here. So when you press a switch, it'll switch LED lights. I don't know if you could see this in the light, but it goes from one LED light to the other. A to C, A to C, or this switch here will go to B. You can go from A to B. This switch is always A, but this one will toggle from B to C. See? B to C, B to C. This is A. So right now, we're on A. Okay? So this signal is coming out from A. And if I press it like this, it goes to C, then the signal comes out of C. If I press it like this, B, and the signal comes out of B. So that's the way it works. So let's do an example here. So say you have your guitar plugged in here, and you have 3 different amplifiers. So this is amplifier 1, this is amplifier 2, this is amplifier 3. And these inputs here, we're going to make that they're an amplifier. Or you can just have them like this. It's different tracks on a mixer or recorder. So this A corresponds to this input, which is 1. B corresponds to this input, which is 2. C corresponds to this input. So say you want to record on the first track here. Or if this was an amplifier, this would be the first amp. This would be amp 2, this would be amp 3. So this is just to indicate the signals. So you can see the signals going in and out of these units. So again, let's take, I'm going to play the guitar. I'm just going to basically just strum it so you can see a signal. So right now, we're on A. So we're on A here, B, and C. So these distortion things, see this I run 2 different amps. One is distortion and one's clean. And I just switch back and forth. So we're going to emulate that over here. So this is amp, this is distortion. This amp could be clean or distortion. This is a clean one. So the main thing is the switching here. So you can see with the LED lights that they switch. So right now we're in A, okay, which corresponds to this. So if I strum the guitar, you see a signal go there. Let me see if I could go a little closer so you can see what I'm actually talking about here. And I could even move this in closer so we can have both units right there. There we go. That's a little better. You can see both units closer together here. There we go. So if I wanted the signal to go to the first one, A, which corresponds to this one, I press this A, so it's lit. Then I strum the guitar. There it is. Say I want to go to B. I press this. Now it's on B. It goes to the second channel. Say I want to go to C. You press for C because this is B or C and this is A. This is B or C, so now we're in C. It goes to that one. I want to go to B. So I press here. I'm in B. I want to go to A. I'm in A. So that's how simple it works. Like I said, if you have 3 different amps or 3 different ways you want the signal to go to, which is what we're doing here, it works great. And like I said, the LEDs work with a 9-volt battery that you put inside. And I suggest you use the 9-volt battery, even though it doesn't work without it. But with the 9-volt battery, you can see where you're at. So anyway, again, that's the Morley ABY Selector. And it's available at most of your music stores, or it's available online. This unit has been around for a while. They got different models too. They have I've seen they have a blue one, but this is the black one. And it's pretty simple to operate. Alright, check it out. See you later.